Hello everyone. Today we are here to discuss the fantasy team 11 for two giants of the Indian Premier League, led by the current captain of the Indian team, and on the other side, the ex captain of the Indian team, the World Cup winning MS Dhoni, and current captain Virat Kohli. We are looking at two very brutal batting lineups today, uh, very concentrated on their top three or top four batsmen. So this is going to be an interesting matchup, and let's start with the lineups. Obviously, AB de Villiers picks himself. Basically, all the batsmen in this team are going to pick themselves because the entire team relies very heavily on players like him. Also happens to be the keeper, so he's going to fetch us some keeping points as well. Next up are players like Faf du Plessis, Shane Watson, and Ambati Rayudu, practically the only batsmen Chennai Super Kings currently rely on, and are going to be an automatic pick. The only thing here is that Ambati Rayudu has been uh, great in the last few games, but unfortunately, because of the credit situation, does not really fit into the equation as much. Uh, you can select him if you want to not take the risk with Padikkal right now, who has been absolutely sensational in the last few matches and has given RCB some really solid starts. After that, we come to Virat Kohli and Aaron Finch. Finch is a little on and off with his batting and is not consistently performing, is why he probably does not make our playing 11. Kohli is an automatic pick himself. He's back in form and on back of a great innings, he probably wants to make a point here, especially against his ex-captain's team. So that will be our basic batting lineup. Now moving on to our all-rounders and bowlers, we have Washington Sundar, Sam Curran, and Jadeja. Sam Curran has probably, according to me, been Chennai Super Kings' best player in this season. He's contributed with the bat, he's contributed with the ball, and he's done some great fielding. So he's a proper, genuine all-rounder. Jadeja has been bowling really well and has contributed a lot with the bat recently. Given that CSK rely very heavily on their top batting order, and which has consistently been failing, Jadeja has this added responsibility on his shoulders, which is to see his team through when the top order fails. Washington Sundar is extremely economical, but the only problem is that that doesn't really get us dream 11 points. And he isn't picking as many wickets probably because teams are not attacking him. And that is one reason why he does not make our playing 11. Now, moving to the next set of players, we have players like Navdeep Saini, Chahal, Deepak Chahar, Shardul Thakur, and Karan Sharma. So, two players who are going to pick themselves in this are going to be Chahal and Shardul Thakur. They have a knack of picking wickets consistently, and you can expect a couple of wickets from both of them in this match. Navdeep Saini, the fastest Indian bowler in this tournament at least, unarguably. He's been bowling consistent 145 clicks, and that's helped him a lot picking up wickets. He was expensive in the last game, but I don't expect that. We don't expect that to be a trend for him. Uh, Deepak Chahar is economical, has been bowling really well, but is not picking many wickets, and that's why he'll miss out on the playing 11. Karan Sharma was good in the last game, and he'll probably get picked today as well, so we expect him to perform. Uh, that basically sums up our playing 11 today. This game is going to be very heavily dependent upon which players end up actually performing. There isn't a lot of batting we can expect with a total of about 5 to 6 genuine batsmen i- across both the teams combined. So they are going to rely a lot on their last 4 to 5 overs to maximize their scores, which is where our pro tip comes in. Select as many bowlers as you can, especially death bowlers, because given the fact that these teams will go all out in their batting, there's a good chance we expect at least 4 to 5 wickets to fall in the last 4 overs. And that's why it's basically going to be free wickets raining for anybody who bowls the death overs. So if you have a hunch about someone bowling a couple of overs in the death, just blindly take that bowler in your team. You're bound to get about 50-55 points from this bowler. Interesting matchup coming up. So let's see how it turns out. That'll be all for this video.